I
I
guess I'm doing
believe.
the intro this time.
Yeah. Do you wanna do testy testes, or do you wanna do just
What?
do you wanna do testes? Is I guess what I'm asking, but it wasn't what I was planning on asking.
I always want to do testes. Hi, and welcome to the Worldbuilding Comcast?
The World Building Comcast,
The
everyone,
Worldbuilding Podcast, actually. Um, where we work on Rising Dawn. I'm Vixie, the
and I
Pixie.
am Sarum the Voidborn.
And yeah, it's midnight.
It's midnight on Saturday.
But we are going to actually world build
Yeah, we're
today.
doing the namesake today. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
we're actually going to be working on the world instead of just the universe or the um, cosmology.
Yeah,
It's exciting.
very exciting. It's a big step towards world building.
Yeah, I'm sitting with a nice cup of matcha tea, ready to
I
build.
see. I'm sitting with a nice empty bottle of protein shake and an empty can of Pepsi.
Very
So
nice.
I'm feeling ready. I'm also
Very
feeling
nice.
thirsty. I may need to do a drink trip on this one.
A drink trip.
Indeed, a trip downstairs.
Okay. You just get drunk, absolutely crunk.
I do absolutely fucking crunk, boy.
I well, I guess to start,
Yeah, where
we
to start?
where do we start? We've already established the existence of the world,
Added a placeholder name, which is
Rising
just
Dawn.
yeah, think of it,
It's just
very
the
unique.
setting.
The setting is the world, and the world is the setting. There's it makes
Yeah,
sense.
it makes sense. You have that a lot, you know. You have the planet of Star Wars,
Yeah,
the world of Warcraft.
the land of the Lord of the Rings. So I
the
suppose a
the
good
Warhammer,
yeah, the Warhammer.
the Warhammer 40,000.
So we need to consider a good starting point. Um, should that be timeline placement?
Um, timeline placement. Um,
Or do we want to establish some other things before we get to that?
I mean, we can start doing some timeline shit. Maybe timeless timeline shit,
A timeless
considering
timeline
it's the
shit. That's a good
literal
start.
creation of the world.
True.
So we can do an order of events, but I don't think it makes much sense to put on years at the moment.
Yeah, I feel like if we're doing years, it would probably be more like 4 to 5 million years
Yeah,
ago.
exactly.
Uh,
Um,
do we only use docs? Do we want to see if there's like a timeline editor?
sure.
Top 10 timeline tools by Captera. Fuck yeah, not sponsored. Okay, online timeline maker. Now that is vague enough that I
Was
can
fuck
appreciate.
yeah part of the title?
If it was, I would use it. But an online timeline
Fuck
creator.
yeah, not
Now,
sponsored.
now that's vague enough that I like it.
All right. What did you say? On Was it just online timeline
Creator, yeah.
creator?
Public
Yeah.
timelines. Create a timeline. Can I add you to it? New event. Create a new event. I can add one from Google Calendar if we are Google Calendar,
Bro.
creation of the world. Ah, shit, I missed that one.
Yeah, Uh, it's not. I'm not seeing it.
That is
I searched online timeline creator.
timeline maker, excuse me.
Oh, oh, oh. Is it
Oh.
Canva?
No, it's not Canva.
Is it? Oh, it's online timeline right there.
Yeah, time.graphics.com. The
Huh.
best place for all of your timeline needs, I guess.
Hell yeah.
How far back does it go? Yeah. Oh, okay.
American
It goes
Association
big.
of School Librarians.
It goes big.
I
Of school librarian.
Yeah, American Association of School Librarians, also
Alright.
known as my legal team has advised me not to finish the sentence.
What do you know? No. If you want to make it on yours, we can see about getting it into the docs for the note docs.
Sure. I've made it.
So,
And then
okay, I feel like a good place to start is how many millions or billions of years after, like, after the universe was created is this?
See, that's a good question. Um,
All right,
a lot.
first let's define billions or millions.
Uh,
Now we're talking the universe's creation, not the planet's creation specifically. We don't want to narrow
yeah.
it down. Albeit it currently in our creation myth, those two kind of happened almost simultaneously.
Yeah. There is
So,
the like we're working with an early universe
yeah.
because we're talking the first planet to get life. But
Yeah, so there's no like other planets that could potentially have gotten well advanced in the meantime.
yeah. And we're talking about a a universe where gods exist
Yeah.
to fuck with shit,
One
so
of
to
which
speak.
being of life.
Yeah. So I'm imagining things are going a little bit quicker
Yeah.
than in.
I feel like the like Cambrian explosion would probably have happened a bit quicker.
It was an actual bomb.
It was an actual it was a fucking coral bomb.
It's the
Call
it's the Cambrian domestic terrorism.
the Cambrian AC-130.
uh, um,
It's one of the like one of the advanced cells called in a fucking kill streak. So yeah.
it's the C4, but it's SEA4.
Okay, so you say a lot
I'm
previously, but we have just outlined
yeah,
several reasons why it may in fact not be that
yeah.
many.
I'm thinking millions
Yeah.
rather than billions because okay, sure, gods have a lot of time on their hands, but they're gonna get bored.
Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah.
Like it took literally seconds from the architect's creation to him start building shit.
And it took also only a few well, to be fair, we haven't defined timeline, so it could be anywhere from
True,
seconds to milliseconds to nanoseconds.
true.
Just the second that other angels started happening, Unholy was like, I'm gonna need to get in there.
Yeah.
This is
So
an opportunity for some serious shit posting.
He is just the troll. I I kind of also at some point want to work on some personalities for the archangels
Oh, absolutely.
because
Both
the angel of chaos,
Hermes.
like that is just gonna be non-stop fucking trolling. It's just fuck it, we ball.
Hermes.
Yeah, kind of, but maybe slightly less helpful.
Oh yeah. Chaos is both helpful and unhelpful, so it wouldn't be
Yeah,
less
it,
helpful. It would just also sometimes be
it's
negative.
gonna be a matter of I'm gonna fuck with shit, but one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah,
Like I may have made this like magical power source explode,
but
but I
now
mean
it's
it made funny
everywhere.
animals over there.
Yeah, but that just means it's everywhere for everyone.
Yeah. The people living far enough away to not die seem pretty happy about it.
But yeah,
Also,
that's for future
yeah,
considerations.
we also need to figure out what exactly the Angel of Entropy does
Yeah, a slow burner.
and
I mean, he's one of the
and
most
how it
powerful ones, considering he's one of the ones of existence.
yeah. But and also how does entropy magic work? Like how
Yeah,
what it do? What do what
S-
do we make it? I had a
speeds
thought
up,
about
speeds up natural erosion.
fair. Though one could argue that time could do the same.
True.
I had a thought about entropy, like kind of not caring about the borders between dimensions.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Like he could, or they could just kind of pop in, do shit, pop out, do other shit somewhere else.
Yeah, entropy does reign
Kind of,
everywhere.
yeah, exactly.
Anyway, we're getting a bit sidetracked.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Are we just
Right.
gonna say like 5 to 10 million years ago the universe was created, or do we want to put a
Yeah,
specific number on it? Because it
I
could,
think.
because we could make it sort of like oh, it's starting at this point because it's a fucking anniversary or something. It's like
Hmm.
the 10 millionth year since the universe was created.
Yeah, I mean, we could. Hmm. We yeah, we could go very specific.
It's the 10,628,225 years
Hmm.
ago. Um, I mean, it's either gonna be that it's a specific amount of years ago, or there's a specific event that is why we have set the world at this time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because
Yeah, true.
because one question is, since this is also going to be made into a type of war game, war can't exactly be uncommon.
Sure, it can.
No.
No, it's not going to be uncommon. We have, let's see, already before the world exists, we have 6 different factions. So
Yeah, six different religious factions, in
yeah.
fact, the most volatile kind.
So I think we good, fam.
But do we want to give it a specific year, like a 10 million, just even
Yeah, sure.
10 hundred?
Uh,
What are we doing?
10. I think 10 million is
All right,
fine.
10 million.
I need to
After
go
all,
a
evolution
fucking
is also
lot
definitely
back
gonna
in the
be
fucking timeline here.
evolution's almost certainly also gonna be faster than normal because of the apex.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill you.
So 10 million
Oh,
years
wait,
ago.
now I accidentally went to 46.
Keep away from the 40 the 40,000. Be careful.
It's actually 40 million.
Oh. Our very distinctive, very distinctive peace sword 40 million.
I was gonna say like battle axe.
Battle axe 40 million. Copy
Okay.
my homework, but don't make it obvious.
Yeah. Okay, so 10 million. Fuck. Okay, this timeline thing is a little weird.
Looked pretty.
Well, it's giving me the options of oh event there. Okay.
So it
So that
was.
was minus 10,000 years. So 10,000, that was creation of universe, yes?
Yes.
Or
10
just
million.
creation.
10 million BC because Christ exists, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's
We do need to get, or do we want to do like a I suppose that also might come later, but
yeah, exactly. I think I
whether
mean,
we do
currently
a
we're working with the Age of Origins, which that's copyrighted, but
I was about to say that sounds like it already is a thing.
yeah, it's a really shitty mobile game.
Damn it, we gave such a cool name to that.
Yeah. Anyway, but right now we're in like a particular age, I suppose.
True. So 10 million, the age of creation, I guess.
Yeah. Where the fuck did my thing go? Oh, there. Creation of universe. Yes. And then at 0,
At
I guess
0.
we have creation of world. Is when that starts, kinda.
Indeed.
Right. So,
Good. Okay. In that case, do we want to set that as a period of time, or are we just gonna say that was when that happened? It
hmm,
happened over the course of like a a, a, a few seconds.
I don't think quite over the course of a few seconds.
To be fair, the Big Bang happened over the course of a few seconds.
Well, yeah, but that's the. Oh wait, are you talking about creation of the universe?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, sure. A few seconds.
Excellent.
It just kind of happened.
Those gods, yeah, they get bored easily.
Yeah. To be fair, like they have very, very inherent, like they have just natural things they do,
Yeah.
and they have a lot of fucking power to do so.
So
So I don't see
who wouldn't
why.
be a bit
Yeah,
bored, a bit easily bored?
I don't see why the architect wouldn't start making shit. Hmm.
But
Okay, so we've got that's good. Yes. Why is this happening?
why is this? Why?
What the fuck? Okay, so now that we have, I've now placed on the timeline creation of the universe 10 million years BC. Creation of World 0.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah. Um. Anyway, other than that, what happens next?
The emergence of life, I suppose.
Yes, I guess the angel of fucking
The angel of fucking.
the angels of life begin to fuck around.
Yes.
Um, I guess over the course of a long time. How long after the creation of the world?
Over the creation, like for life to emerge.
For the angels to start doing shit.
I mean, I thought that was immediate.
Fair. Uh,
I thought that the whole thing was that the mind created that, then they were all like, "Fuck it, boom." Because remember, it was the mind that woke up almost,
yeah.
and then the rest. That was the spark that caused the rest of them to also wake up.
Yeah. I. Yeah. Absolutely. Like they are awoke. They are woke.
They are woke.
Uh, okay. So I guess they immediately begin making life.
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh yeah, they do. They begin fucking. A- Angels start fucking with life and shit. Yeah.
I like that. I like
Okay.
that.
Okay, so that happens. Uh, how how long before anything new happens with that?
That now that's the much more difficult to answer question.
Yeah, because these have like godlike abilities.
Yeah, how long do you think they would be content to sit and do nothing?
Yeah. I mean, specifically the angels of nature strike me as far more patient.
Yeah, I mean that
Um,
was one of our points from last time.
yeah. So could probably fuck with the same like organism for a long time.
Yeah, I think that's
Um,
that is very reasonable. So I don't think they're the most impatient sort.
no. So let's say
Oh,
around
year what does anything happen?
let's say
Like let's jot down like the equivalent of the Cambrian explosion, like when life goes from
Cambrian explosion. Yes.
placeholder.
The C4. Um,
Like because it's the equivalent, where it goes from, oh, there's a few things, to holy shit.
mm, yeah. I'm thinking maybe a couple thousand years.
After,
Like,
or
yeah.
okay, how many?
Like
Tens or
no,
single
like I'm
digits?
thinking like maybe 2500.
So 2,500 years.
Yeah.
Are you sure we want to go that specific when we're dealing in currently tens of millions? I don't
Uh,
think we should go down into the hundreds.
3000
Yeah,
years.
I think 3,000. I think evening it out to thousands is good, because
Sure.
otherwise
That's fine.
yeah, that makes no fucking difference. Although this is definitely the point where we should make it not be specific years. It should be like time period. This
So
this period of time.
so I'm gonna write uh of what?
Explosion of life.
If explosion of Cambrians.
The Cambrians, they're fucking everywhere.
Yeah, sure. E- e- Explosion of life. That sounds a little dramatic. Uh,
We're making a world here. It's as dramatic as it is.
Now, one thing we haven't really talked about is the layout of the actual world.
True.
That might be relevant at this point where
Yeah.
life is happening. So we should probably look at that.
We talking like Continent scale, we
Yeah.
talking like general regions?
I think we would probably, it would be a good idea to have an idea of the continents, like how they're placed and
Would
shit.
that be a necessary step now? That seems a lot more needed down the line. While right now it seems like it'd be more like essentially figuring out which planet type it would be if it was in Stellaris.
Well, that's true. I think, yeah, it's fair. That's fair. I think as soon as like sentient, semi-sentient
Yeah,
life
the
starts
second that
doing
we
it,
need to specify different things happening different places, that's when we
yeah.
can figure out any differences between the
Well,
continents
yeah, that
and all
and
that.
also like how the environment is affecting life.
Exactly, yeah.
Like,
Um
oh, there's a lot of mountains here. It made these people super hardy.
I mean, mountains do have a tendency to make me.
You like mountains, bro?
I mean, I like a nice tall bit of rock.
Me too, bro. We should go hiking.
I mean, a good, nice mountain does look nice. It looks
Oh
good.
yeah.
Mount Fuji gets my rocks off.
Are you saying that a good, nice mountain do look nice?
Trying to pry me away from mountains will be like climbing Mount Everest.
Mount
Can...
me anyway. uh,
Okay,
got a bit
so
carried away there.
what kind of planet are we talking? Very mountainous, not so mountainous. I mean,
I'm
I like mountains as we just established.
we have established that.
So I'm all
Uh,
for there being plenty of mountains.
I think. Hmm.
Naturally, we could then figure out if
Obviously
there's a.
not.
We can definitely figure out like some differences in how many mountains per
Yeah.
continent when we get to that stage.
Yeah, because I think it shouldn't be as monolithic, so to speak, as in like as the planet types in Stellaris,
Yeah, no, definitely
because
not.
the most likely thing is that it's sort of similar to like our world
Yeah.
in some manner of like variety. Now, what do we want a lot of? I like personally, I like Arctic shit.
I like Arctic stuff too. Big
Um,
Arctic, like, are we going with what? Like last time we defined that 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 we're going mainly with physics based, like similar to the real world.
yeah,
So Arctic at the poles,
yeah. I think Arctic at the poles, but like relatively big poles.
sure.
Haha, haha.
And instead of it just being essentially like, for example, how Antarctica essentially goes is just a giant area of ice, perhaps it can be more of a slow turning into non-Arctic
Yeah,
regions.
yeah, sure.
I really like big and vast oceans, so I would like a few places where there's plenty of open sea.
Yeah.
Because
Um,
I like big sea creatures.
we can absolutely do that. Now,
I want to make a kraken.
in that case, I suggest we find some explanation for that because
True.
we have we have an angel of water.
That's true. I'm thinking in that case, um, probably
Did
some
you just
shit
start
like
pissing everywhere?
in that case. Oh, in that case, I'm thinking probably some shit like the angel, like the angels from the Prime were like, "Yo, that stuff looked kind of cool."
Yeah.
All that life stuff, all that planet stuff with that has a bunch of life in it. Can we get in on that kind of thing?
Yeah, yeah.
and they're
Okay.
like, we need we want our space. I feel like we want our share of the planet. Hence came the molten core, the
Yeah.
volcanoes, the giant
Yeah.
open oceans and Arctics,
Yes.
the tropical jungles and the earthy mountains.
Yes.
That sound like a reasonable explanation, sort of a claim of territory.
It does. It does. So we have water, like the Angel of Water has a lot of territory, and but the others do have some.
But yeah, I
Like,
would assume the others also have
yeah.
a decent bit. I mean,
Particularly, I mean, Earth
considering
would air might have a little bit fucking bit.
a tiny bit, yeah. We do have like the universe size is 5 times our own. Do we? I
Yeah.
mean, there's nothing wrong with the Rising Dawn planet being also bigger than our own.
No, that's fair.
How big do we
Um.
want it to be?
Hmm. I mean, there's there's a limited degree to how much it matters. Haha. Uh,
Okay, funny.
because
Yeah, that is
because
true.
the main difference that makes is like the gravity of the planet.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just okay. There's a lot of space.
I mean, that's kind of that. It's mainly just like wanting a lot of space. I want so
Yeah,
that there's plenty of region to consider.
that's fair. I
Uh,
mean, we can make it like. Well, do you have any thought on it? Like how big you're like thinking?
I mean, I was maybe considering like a 50% increase
Yeah, okay.
because it's big enough that
I
that
thought
it
you were gonna say a 50 times increase, and I was about to
no
flip. I was like,
like
okay, I like world building, but I don't like building that much.
yeah, no, like a 50% increase.
Yeah, sure.
Because that
So,
gives more space, but isn't like a major problem in terms of gravity.
yeah, sure. So
Uh,
50 times increase.
no, 50%, 50%.
50 times increase. Um, yeah, 50%.
150
And
times 150 times no 150% size of our own
the
planet.
size of our world. I um now the explanation for why there's so much Arctic.
I mean, the Arctic is kind of still water.
Well, yeah, it is still water. It's just frozen. Now, one explanation is that our water guy just really likes cold shit. Another explanation is a little bit of feud between the Archangel of the Sun and the Archangel of the Void. Hmm.
Oh, go ahead, please.
Because
Indulge.
perhaps they disagreed a little bit on how close and how much empty space they should be. Uh, and so the like the Archangel of Void started like pushing shit further out.
Okay.
Started making more empty.
Making more empty.
They started making less.
All right, yeah.
And basically, so things started being further away from each other, and that made fucking the rising dawn planet be further away from the sun.
Hence colder.
Hence cold.
It's just the like the archangel of water, just like God damn it, they're up to it. They're up to it again.
Yeah. Now, obviously, the Archangel of Sun wouldn't really like that because
No.
he's not an idiot, uh, and can probably tell that some shit is going down on that planet.
Hey, that
Um,
planet that like one of our younger siblings touched with the life, yeah, no, it seems to be freezing.
yeah.
Like badly.
One possibility. I just had a eureka.
Oh, whoa.
One possibility is that that whole event happened after the whole Cambrian explosion thing,
Oh, yeah.
meaning that there is a decent possibility that there is a lot of life trapped in that Arctic.
There's a lot of stuff in that ice.
Yeah. I like that. I like that idea.
That gives us ideas for our first 5 books. Each one starts with a new thing just coming out of the
Yeah,
ice.
exactly.
It's like, oh, what's
And
this? What's this one gonna start with? They were They were mining in the ice fields. Not again.
yeah,
But dude, they
and
never
also
learn.
obviously this whole Sun Void feud is an actual fight.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's like
That,
they were physically at each other.
that's gonna be one hell of a fucking feud.
That's gonna be one hell of an animation.
Oh
Though.
baby.
So do we agree it's after the explosion of life?
Yeah, sure. And
Um,
considering it did happen, did you sort of mention? I don't quite believe you meant. Did Void win?
yeah,
That also does seem to be uh a fair assessment, considering in terms of prevalence in the universe, Void kind of outbeats the sun or stars by a factor of
yeah.
unfathomable.
There's a lot of void.
There's a lot of empty
Um,
stuff.
now, oh, where? How long is it we're going with the explosion of life being around?
Should we say
Starts around
like
3,000.
it starts around 3,000 years after the creation of the
Yeah,
universe?
maybe
Um,
ends at like 7,000.
I mean, we can just say like between 3 to 10.
3 to 10. 3 to 10. There. There.
That's the Cambrian explosion
Yeah.
or the life
Uh,
explosion, whatever the fuck.
explosion of life. We're gonna need to find another name for that at some point.
Yeah,
And then I guess
we could do the same placeholder like we've done for all the others. It's the rising dawn.
shut the fuck up. The dawn of life.
Oh wait,
Uh,
see, oh
um, and I guess the battle between the war in heaven.
no,
the the battle between Battle
heaven
of the
and
Void and Sun happened.
the battle between light and dark.
Battle between light and dark.
That is what it is.
It is what it
It is
is.
what it is. The battle of light and
Uh,
dark.
battle between light and dark. Does that happen towards the end
Could
of the
also
explosion of life or after the end of the explosion of life?
it could be the reason it stopped. Could
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
could be the reason that
So I guess
it slowed down.
so.
Suddenly, instead of there being a fuck ton more life, the life that hadn't suddenly gone trapped in ice needed to fast track their own evolution.
Yeah,
It could also be some poetic shit like the battle of night and day.
the battle of night and day. The battle of. I mean,
Because it's day, the sun, night, the void, battle of night and day.
the yeah.
So
There's also the battle of light and void.
I feel like I feel
The
like if
battle of light and fuck you.
I feel like
The ba-
using one's actual name and the other and giving the other a pseudonym doesn't really
fair,
add up.
fair. There's also the battle of
The battle
battle
of the
battle of
bulge.
the
The
okay,
People's
sure.
Crusade.
The battle.
The battle.
The no, first of all, I'm thinking like an actual fucking like 1,000-year battle.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
So like from 9,000 to 10,000.
From 9 to 5.
From 9 to 5.
That's gonna get us a DMCA strike.
Look, it's an old song. It's an
Not,
old song.
it's
It's
not in
an
the
old
public
tale from
domain
way
yet.
back then.
It's not in the public domain yet, my boy.
Um,
But yeah, I
the
like that. So
the
from
battle.
10,000 to what? How long we thinking? 10,000 or upwards of 50,000?
Hmm.
And as the one of the sun slowly lost more and more, it got colder over time.
Hmm.
Or was it all cold at once at the end?
No, I think as the sun lost, like was losing, it got slowly colder. Like it moved further away
Yeah, true.
slowly.
Now, I know that it was the Void wanting to be a bit of a dick, but was he the one who sparked the conflict?
I
Or
think.
was it the sun fighting back that sparked an actual fight?
Hmm. Hmm. Actually, that's a good question. Uh,
Because if it was the sun that sparked
I
a
have.
fight, if there's nothing that says that the Void wasn't essentially just doing pest control, just being like, go
I
away.
have an idea
Okay.
because we could, instead of making it like a battle between the sun and void, make it a full-on celestial war
Oh, okay.
where there are other participants. Because it could very much have started as the planetary angel and the sun angel disagreeing a little bit about the fact that the sun is right fucking there.
Can I move a bit
And
away? No.
the planetary. Oh, me has an idea.
Oh, all right. Lay it on me.
Okay, so planetary angel beseeches the void angel to help, like to help with this feud between planetary and sun.
Hmm.
Now, Moine, like this is an intimidation tactic at first to make Sun be like, okay,
I don't want to
but then
deal with fucking big guy over there.
Sun, obviously being pretty good friends with the Angel of Stars, uh,
Yeah.
the Astral Angel, beseeches the Astral Angel. So now those two are on one team, and Void and Planetary on another team. Moon is kind of there right now,
Yeah.
and so Void goes fucking insane. And I think it could be fun if at this point the universe
It's
is
very
very,
contained.
very dense.
I like that, yeah.
Exactly.
And then
And
he
Void
gets so
just goes
pissed off.
boom.
Void gets so fucking offended or just goes insane.
I think Sun and Stars are they start the physical conflict.
Okay, yeah.
They believe it or not, they are hot-headed and slightly prideful. So they begin like throwing fists, if you will,
Yeah.
celestial fists, and they are doing some pretty good damage. But then Void goes boom.
Then Void is like, enough, and just
Yeah,
everything goes silent as the universe suddenly
yeah,
stretches.
and like Astral starts like it tries to hold everything together, making constellations.
Oh yeah, all right.
Um,
I like the okay. In that case, it could be kind of cool if like most of the war is mainly Astral and Sun fighting, while Void kind of is hesitant to do anything since he seems like the kind who would be very passive.
can you say that again?
It seems like Void would be quite the passive
Yeah,
guy.
he was
So
literally just like
so
I think he was mostly an intimidation tactic. It's like, hey guys, I have this guy's support.
yeah, but then after Sun and Astral fucking spend 5,000 years trying to kill them both,
Yeah,
he's like, and he finally is like, enough, and decides to finally fight back, which immediately fucks over the entire other team.
yeah. And I also
And then
like,
in the process of doing that attack, makes himself infinitely stronger by applying much more of himself.
yeah, that's true. Though I think it causes some amount of strain because I think
Mental or physical? Because
mm,
physical is the obvious one. Mental might be more fun in the long run.
yeah, I think
The mad
both kind of.
void.
I think the idea of you can get. I like the idea that these things can get power in two different ways.
Yeah.
Either through more of the particular thing, or through like worship or
Yeah.
devotion and such. And having more of just the physical thing causes a lot of strain.
Yes, absolutely.
Another option is they get more power from having more of the physical thing, but that causes a lot of strain. They get a lot of they don't get power from worship and shit, but they get relief.
True. That could be cool. But
So basically,
the good thing about both
Void
of
has
those,
gone fucking mad from
yeah,
this because there are no worshippers.
he's the most powerful by far, but he's on the verge of a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
In fact, he might have experienced several by now.
I like
That might be
that
why
idea.
the universe is expanding.
Yeah.
Like that's just him actively breaking
It's
down
him
at the
going
mental level.
fucking nuts. I
At
also
that
like the
point, that
idea
could
of
also
Moon
very
being neutral here.
yeah, that could
Like the
absolutely
Moon has
also
witnessed it all.
there's like I'm going to sleep. Fuck this.
Yeah.
But that would also be a very good lead up. Like it's like the infinitely expanding, thereby applying even more strain to himself. So at
Yeah.
some point, it's like okay, we can't help but notice that Void is now like 99% of the power dynamic in the entirety of existence,
Yeah.
which is already more powerful than the other dimensions. We have a problem here. I'm gonna need every angel to coalesce because this is about to be a major war.
That's a potential storyline. So yeah, I think that's a
Okay,
that's an interesting
that's
like
some
event.
writing down that we need to do there.
Yeah.
Um,
First of all, I do need to consider in that case, this whole battle would happen like around the creation of the world first. Like it would start there.
yeah,
Um,
it would start maybe like it'd start a bit after
yeah, maybe like
because planetary actually has to develop a feeling of hey dude what the fuck.
yeah, maybe like 1,000 years,
Yeah, 1,000 years after the creation of the universe.
and
Boom.
then it goes on until like what 2,000 years after the explosion of life,
I thought
like ends.
I mean I thought we liked the idea that it's the sudden vacuum was the reason the explosion
Well,
stopped.
absolutely. But the vacuum is expanding slowly. I mean, so the explosion of life may have ended, but that doesn't mean that that's the point we're at now.
Fair enough.
So
how long did it take for the Void's retaliation to fully complete? I thought
hmm.
there's
Oh yeah,
either
that's fair.
a an aura maxing version, which is that he just essentially chants out enough and immediately brown.
Yeah, I actually I like that.
Indeed.
That.
In that case, it would be that instant, maybe like
Yeah.
10,000 years after. He has 10. He man, that guy, he was so calm originally. He had
Yeah.
10,000 years of patience, and you managed to break it.
So do we call it the Celestial War or like the Battle of Celestials?
The
The
war of vacuums.
the War of Vacuum. The War of
The war that really sucked.
Shut.
um, I like.
Mm.
What were your ideas?
Mine were like the Celestial War or uh the Battle of Celestials.
I feel like the Celestial War is it's simple, but it explains it.
Celestial War end. And there,
I
Void
I am, although now just
was
suddenly questioning
a-
what exactly is the difference between the Sun Celestial and the Astral Angel.
I think the the I don't know, man. um, what is gonna be the difference there?
Is it size of the stars? Is it type of stars? Like, is there a very specific type of star that is considered a solar star?
uh, I mean, huh, who, he, uh,
Because all the others have like their place in the universe. Sun is very much a star, but it's very much one that is like given that name.
yeah. I mean, after the void explosion, Astral does have a place in creating constellations.
Yeah, but I think it
Um,
probably means I think Astral probably has a bit more, considering Astral was also considered kind of the intimidation tactic on the side of Sun.
yeah,
I feel like it would make sense if it's sort of a more intense version of Sun, maybe.
yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
So we could
Uh,
change Sun to solar, and that it like
yeah,
Sun is the specific type of star that allows for habitable life or some shit.
yeah. Sure, sure,
All right,
sure.
we're already retconning. This is good.
Look, that's fine. It's fine.
All
It's
right, so
fine.
the planetary and solar.
It's not a retcon. It's just a clarification.
It's
Um,
or as I said in the episode, it's a Bretcon.
it's yeah.
It's
Um, so we have
callback. Uh,
the
planetary and
celest.
solar. So you're writing it down on the timeline. I'm just writing it in our
Yeah,
notes. So the
I
war
nice.
between, well, a feud between the planetary and the solar people who were like, "Yo, give me some space, brother,"
Yeah,
and they were like, "No, we're in space. I'm not giving you any more."
yeah, exactly. Proximity. Yeah.
You
So
you
so yeah.
phrase it a lot more eloquently. I was gonna write had a feud over being too close.
I'm too close, bro. No, stop.
I'm
Get
too
away from
close.
me.
Please, I might not be able to hold it if you keep getting close.
Yeah, so planetary brings in void.
It could be that we kind of side with Planetary here in the sense that maybe the reason he had a feud was that when they were that close, the gravity of the sun was actively pulling at the planet in a like
Yeah, and planetary had to literally like actively
keep all of its planets alive.
It's like you have a baby who's going towards a fucking an outlet
Yeah, you have
with
to keep
a
taking
fork.
it
You have
away.
to just pick him up, put him down, then walk away, do something in the kitchen, go back in, pick him up, put him down.
Oh, level up difficulty. Now there's a bleach can.
Yeah, it's Who's Your Daddy all over again.
Yeah, fucking hell. That's a game. That's an oldie. All of a sudden.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
planetary and solar had a feud over proximity.
indeed.
The gravity of the suns, plural,
The gravity of the situation.
was pulling at the planets themselves.
There. Yes, convert time
Causing some
to.
tensions.
There we go.
Planetary decided, hey, I'm kind of the underdog against the suns.
Yeah, which that's fair. Even though there's a lot
There's a
of
lot of
like,
planets, but as anyone who's taken any amount of astronomy classes know, the
yeah,
amount of mass that a sun makes up versus
yeah.
every planet is 99.9s.
So we have that down now. Okay, so I was not expecting that to happen. Us starting to actually
Make
make
events.
mythology.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool.
We've got
Uh,
a nice first mythology, the
yeah,
one that caused the most patient angel to lose his shit.
yeah. Alright. Yeah, and yeah, obviously Void went fucking nuts. Uh,
Void went
what
nuts.
the?
Astral and Solar probably made themselves out to be kind of dicks for causing that to happen.
Yeah,
Hence
yeah,
why none of the others wanted to help them fix the problem. They're like, this is your problem. You caused this.
yeah. Okay, okay, okay. I like it. I like
Now we've gotten after the Cambrian explosion, uh,
it.
and the Celestial War.
Yeah. What
We
then?
what happened from there? In
Guess
turn,
what happens next?
I suppose let's move back to how life progressed.
How did life?
This was how the Arctics came about.
Yeah.
Very
And how
cold.
how life started and slightly halted for a little bit.
Yeah.
Um,
A lot
I
of
I
people
guess,
got trapped in the ice,
yeah,
including
a lot of
probably like megafauna that had been at the apex of the Cambrian explosion, as we're still calling it.
yeah, sure.
Uh,
Okay. I
uh,
think okay, I have an idea.
ooh, all right. Well, the last one it resulted in celestial war, so I don't know if I should
It's not
agree. Your last idea
it's
caused the war, bro. I don't know.
it's not quite as how to say um like intricate one. It's mostly that I think after this, the angels of nature went, man, fuck this, and they just left for a while.
They were
They
like,
went somewhere else to try again.
we're like, this. Our life can't handle that sudden
Yeah,
fucking temperature change.
they're like, fuck's sake, Void.
Is that
Why do
what?
you do this?
I mean, okay, I like that idea. In terms of sentience, since we are in the position where the one called the mind is the one in the main universe, you think it could be kind of cool that the reason why part of the reason why life is capable of doing as much as it can,
Yeah.
is because sentience was directly created by a primordial's involvement. The first
That
case
might
of sentience was directly created by the mind, like essentially opening the eyes of a creature.
that might be interesting.
That
It's
would
just
give
like
an
I'm
that
gonna
would
fuck with shit.
Yeah, that would be an actual reason as why life is capable of doing so much, despite the fact
Yeah.
that it probably shouldn't be able to become all powerful, despite the fact
Hmm.
it was, that could be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Sure. So I guess the mind be going. Uh.
Should that be later down? Should we have like a period, like a dark period
mm,
of it, like
Yeah.
the period of rapid evolution? Um, like sort of a period of time where evolution was at an all-time high in priority because you needed to make sure you didn't die from the frost.
Yeah. I think. Hmm. I think it could be interesting to have like after the explosion of
Yeah.
life, we have a while where the angels left to do other projects
They wanted to
because
do their
they
side hustle.
yeah because um fucking Void put their hot buns in the fridge and then they started to bake a cake instead.
Yeah, I like that.
um and so there's like a nice little few thousand years maybe where literally nothing happened
I'm
with life.
I will say we are currently moving in thousands. We need to at some point spend a few million years.
That's true. That's true.
That's a currency at this point. We need to spend it.
That's fair. We can do
Oh,
a million years
but
where
I
of
like
silence.
I like your idea, but I think instead of maybe nothing happening with light, instead it sort of ran rampant. There was no rule, no
Hmm.
rhyme, no reason. It's like it
Okay.
sort of a after the Cambrian explosion, there was a massive variety of life that had all sorts of different quirks, different capabilities and stuff. And then the frost came, and all of a sudden the frost came. The angels left, and all of a sudden it was literally every being for itself. And all of a sudden it was rapid evolution, everything struggling to try and get to the top of the food chain
All right. All
in
right.
various different ways. It would result in like some hyper evolutions that could result in like that could create some mythological beasts that somehow managed to become the king of the beasts because they just were unstoppable.
Yeah.
There was nothing checking them.
All right. I have an idea to how that could work. Another idea that I thought about was that does happen when they come back.
Yeah.
Um, but it kind of depends on how we want to like how much can happen with life without the angels. Um,
True.
but if we want to do it the way where it's while they're gone, then it runs rampant. A possibility is that the prime angel of life is still there, but the prime angels of nature are gone,
Yeah, life
meaning
exists,
that
but
life just
no.
goes go go go.
Yeah, there's
Like life
life,
is
but
just popping up.
there's no
There's no
rules.
control. There's no rules of nature. It's just
the,
life running rampant.
there's a government, but there's no law enforcement.
Yeah. That's
I,
the way I would do it
I
if we did
personally,
do that.
of the ideas so far, I think that's the one I like the most because
All
I
right,
do like the idea that things can happen while the nature angels aren't there.
we can definitely do that.
I should
Uh,
probably that before the big war, the universe was dense.
yes. Let's see. So we call that period. Uh,
It shouldn't be considered a good period for the planet.
no,
Because while there may have
the
been a lot of evolution, it's not good evolution, and it created a bunch of monsters.
hmm. I just had a thought.
Oh dear. Okay, you having a lot of those this time.
Yeah, because this sounds oddly chaotic.
Oh, I think I might have an idea where you're going.
Now, what if what if the reason that the angel of life is just unable to keep any sort of fucking order in this? Because the angel of chaos is fucking with shit. It's like,
The brothers here to fucking
yeah,
deal with it.
like chaos has a lot of a harder time dealing with it when it's 4 angels doing shit than when it's one.
I fucking love that idea. It's like I'm trying to fix things, but my brother won't stop getting in the way.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna try making a new species. Tumor. Just,
SARS.
yeah.
Okay, this creature could bring about peace to this land. SIDS.
It's, yeah,
Oh
I
my
like
god,
that.
this herbivore is so peaceful. Asteroid impact.
Ah, these majestic reptiles truly do do embody our
Volcanic
world.
eruption. No!
Meteor
It's, I like that he's over there like,
kills the dinosaurs.
they're over there. The life is over there. Like, okay, this creature is literally 7 kilometers long and eats everything under the ocean. It needs to die. No,
Nah,
I like
it's
it.
fun.
I called him
It's
Jeff.
funny. He would do that.
He would call a fucking crust eating giant fucking mega serpent Jeff.
Yeah. So do we make it him fucking with
Yeah,
shit?
absolutely. That's fucking.
I,
That's great.
so I guess the and I like the idea that at first life doesn't know why this is happening.
Yeah, it's chaos over there, fucking snickering to himself,
They
like
think you're just doing it wrong.
he doesn't know.
So after the fact, after life finds this out,
Afterlife finds a
I
way.
would argue that this would be known as the Age of Chaos.
Yeah, I think that's a fair name to give it.
The Age of Chaos.
Add to that,
And
we have a
that's
bit of
a how
a.
long period?
I'd say we might as well spend a good bit of currency here. It is one way you could say it. How many
Yeah.
millions do we want?
How many millions? 3?
We can do.
10?
We can either do like 3, or we can do more. Or we can do
True.
free, and then say that there's a period after he finds out. That's also a very long period, but instead, when he finds out, it's sort of a war of chaos and order.
That's true.
An
So
active, an
you're
active
thinking life brings in backup?
life either brings in backup, or life act like it becomes more directly hostile the way life begins evolving. Like life begins
Yeah,
to actively try and fix it, while because he suddenly knows why shit is going
that's
wrong.
that's fair. I okay.
What backup would he
Okay.
bring in?
Well, I was thinking order.
True, yeah. He brings in order
And
as a backup to fucking bitch slap chaos, and he's like, no.
and I'm thinking chaos is like we will meet again. There's a full-blown war, and I really like chaos, so I don't think he gets bodied,
Oh, absolutely not.
but I
Chaos
don't
can't die.
but I don't think he wins per se.
He would like life is like, I brought in order. This can be fixed. Eternal darkness. This calls in his brother Darkness. Yeah, could you just make the sun never shine on this planet again? Thanks.
I like that.
What part?
Can you hold on just a moment?
Okay.
All right, so we've got a little bit to cut out.
Yep, that's fine.
Right.
Hour and 10. I'll remember that.
Yes, nice.
I just wrote down in the meantime. We have the universe is very dense. The elemental angels seek to claim territory on the planet, and then the feud stuff.
Okay, good.
We might as well have the notes in addition to the timeline.
Now, how long did we decide how long to make the Age of Chaos?
No, not yet. The question was if we wanted it to be longer or shorter, and then have the
Yeah.
period after with the more
Yeah.
confrontational backup. And you seem to like that idea.
Yeah, I like that idea.
So should we do 3 years Age of Chaos, 3 years Battle of Chaos and Order?
Do you mean 3 million?
Oh yeah, 3 million.
Okay,
3
yeah,
years
sure.
total.
Should we say 3 million or until 3 million?
Yeah, until.
Just to round it out.
Until
There.
3 million's good, yeah.
And then there, the description of the Age of Chaos is just chaos fucks with life.
You could also end it at the second word, chaos fucks.
Chaos fucks. It does.
He does. It does.
And then after that, the age after that, we could call it like the ordering.
The ordering age. This is where we got.
I was thinking just the ordering,
this
but
is where
sure.
we got Uber Eats. The ordering. I mean, I like it. It's a bit mysterious, but it doesn't really roll off the tongue all too much.
The ordering. The
The
cog
Great
ring,
Order.
Great Order. Uh, hmm. The the
The
the the age the,
since
the
it's
age of
a
order. I don't
do we
know.
want to make it like focus on specifically ordered, or do we want to make it sound like it's sort of a an actual confrontation, like a battle almost?
We can make it a battle.
Because
Uh,
while order and chaos aren't directly fighting, they are fighting essentially via. They're essentially playing a war game.
yeah, it's yeah, pretty much, because all of these things spurred by life are chaotic, and I'm thinking order is going around like, oh, fucking remove that mutation, go away,
Yeah,
go away.
you're unfixable. You're unfixable. Destroy.
Yeah. So in that
We
case, it
could.
would be
Okay,
like,
I have a bit of an idea. It's complete shot in the dark, because you did mention that it seems likely that chaos would not win this.
yeah.
We could have that he was on track to, but that's when mind stepped in.
Hmm.
That sentience was the turn of the war.
That's positive. Yeah, because a sentient mind is able to like
Strategize, fight on its own
strategize,
without
create
immediate,
order.
and without the need for direct input.
Yeah. So mind was on the
Which
side
also leads
of
to,
yeah.
well, I perhaps not on the side, but
At that
it leads
point.
to at least the ability to ask the question, why did it decide to interfere at that
Yeah.
specifically?
Yeah. That's
Which might be something where we could figure something cool out.
Yeah.
Because I do like that chaos, despite there being backup against him, was like, just by having the advantage of 3 million years, still was able to win. But
Yeah.
then Mind came in, snapped his fingers, and all of a sudden it's like, fuck, fuck, fuck.
That's fair. I mean, that's very much a possibility. I had the thought that it could also be, and I'm kind of leaning towards your idea at this point. My original thought was, okay, it could also be he was winning, and that's when nature came back.
Oh, okay.
So like, what the shit is going on here?
I mean, we can kind of combine them in that after Sentience came around, that was the thing that made them want to come back.
That's
They're
true.
like, holy shit, there's actually some cool stuff happening over here.
So it's actually existence doing just kind of weird shit, and then it makes everyone reverb.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's we could we can do that.
To be fair, if I were one of the angels in this world, when one of the primordials does anything, that would probably
Yeah.
make me turn my head.
And I think it would be interesting because I think when they come back, if that's the case, if it's because of sentience, they're not going, what the fuck is this? Or anything. They're not going, that's weird that he did that. They're going, Eureka! That's what we're supposed to do.
That's the way forward.
They're like, oh, I I guess those buns were in the fridge, but like, we could just buy a microwave.
they were in the fridge, but we're making frosted treats now.
Yeah. I think we should do that.
I like it. I like it.
Okay, so we still don't know what to call it.
In that case, we can call the 3 million years after the Age of Chaos. That could be called the Battle of something.
The battle
I mean, the Battle of Chaos and
of
Order always sounds a bit cool.
yeah. In that order or order and chaos?
The other one, the Order of Chaos. Yeah, order and chaos.
Order and chaos. There.
And then we could have a tiny one. That was the point where the war turned because of sentience appearing,
Yeah.
which then ends with nature coming back.
The creation of sentience
Yeah, we can have the creation of
should be called
sentience being
could be called like the interference or
yeah.
something.
The interference, that's a point in time, which then led to a different age, probably
Yeah.
like. I mean, my original idea was the Age of Enlightenment, but we might want to save that for a potential like technological golden age.
Yeah. So yeah, convert to time period there. Battle of Order and Chaos. That's just a wee 3 million years.
Yeah, we for a million years, yeah.
Okay.
Then we could have the Age of Redemption or something like that, where
Yeah.
the planet got sorted out.
The Age of Renewal.
Yeah, I like renewal. And then there would of course be some things where even order in life with the new sentience were like, okay, we can't deal with that. We can't reasonably give a reason to deal with those creatures. So we're just gonna let them be part of the ecosystem.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Jeff the 7 kilometer shark. There's nothing we can do to kill that thing without major losses. It's gonna deal less damage if we don't interfere.
So after the Battle of Order and Chaos. Wait, now I accidentally put that there. That's supposed to be. Fuck.
All right, I
What am
like
I
that.
doing?
We're getting some
The
good.
interference. That's supposed to be at 6. No, yeah, 6 million years there. The interference, and then a period of renewal.
A million?
Sure.
It's either 1 or 2, I would say.
I think 1 is fine.
All right. 1 million for the. That is the time where Order finally got the planet under wraps.
Indeed.
And sentience became more widespread.
Yes. Okay, I like that. Now, I have one thing, or a few things, but I have something I do want to discuss.
Okay.
I want to quickly discuss something about magic.
Ooh, okay. We're getting
Because
into the depths now.
going forward, now we have the Age of Renewal, we're starting creatures
Yes.
that can think. And those creatures that can think can probably do a little bit of the magic shit.
Indeed.
So, we should talk about how that works. Just a little bit, at least.
Yeah. I mean, is it something as simple as you tap into the power of the individual primordials and their individual angels,
right,
and invoke their abilities?
We have previously made and we haven't probably done this on the podcast yet, a distinction between body, mind, and soul.
Indeed.
And I want to make that distinction now. Because I have, you have, it's it's relatively simple, body. You have the body, you have the mind, you have the soul. Those are the 3 ways in which you can, say, access.
Sort of access, interact with the world, and whatever else.
Now, I have an idea.
Oh, we're having a lot of those. It turns out all it took to get the idea train running was actual world building.
Yeah. So at first, we can consider, okay, the only way to really access magic, the only way to access these dimensions is
Mhm.
by tying it's basically tying your soul to them
Mm.
at first.
Yeah.
And that's one of the most potent ways you can do it. It's you literally become like you this dimension and you become like one and the same.
Mhm.
Um However,
It's a
you can also
very big form of it's sort of a very
it's a huge
extreme form.
commitment. Yeah. Uh, it's hard to use your soul to do multiple types of magic,
Yeah.
I would expect. Then there's body. I think body came next because that would make sense in my head to happen during the Age of Chaos.
Yeah.
I think,
That was when the random mutations probably sparked
yeah,
various different ways of communing with the various dimensions.
yeah. Now,
Which could also be, which I very like how that actually automatically ties into like how certain other things, like for example, elementals might have come about.
yeah, absolutely. I think that's how magical body came about. It's
Yeah,
creatures affected by magic or somehow mutated to embody magic.
indeed. Which then led to
I-
the sort of almost later to the idea of imbuing your body with the
Yeah.
essence of magic.
Now,
And then during the Age of
mind.
Renewal, I'm guessing, is when
I
mind
have
would
I
begin to
have a
appear.
specific idea about
Ooh,
how the mind can access magic.
okay.
Because you can't just normally tear. I don't know about you, but I can't tear a fucking spatial rift with my mind.
No, that would be kind of cool if you could.
But we've established that the mind is an offshoot of existence. The mind.
Yeah, mind is the
The
one
mind.
the most directly linked to existence itself.
Yeah.
It's
Now I'm thinking the moment of the interference,
hmm,
the prime angel of time gets a vision of future mortals fighting and vying for power and favor with gods that do not care,
yeah,
and decides we should give them an out. We should give them some way to not to use interesting and do cool shit, so to
very
say.
cool shit. Yeah,
Make them competitive without having to tie their soul to a specific place,
yeah,
a specific plane.
hmm,
And so he convinces his brother Entropy, who we've established can pop in and out everywhere,
yeah,
to steal power from each of the different dimensions.
hmm,
And perhaps with the help of matter and energy, scatter it throughout the world or
I have a
make some power source.
I have an idea that was originally where I thought you were going until you then the whole time thing. I very liked the
Yeah.
time thing. The way it could be is since the mind was the thing directly responsible for sentience,
Yes.
that means that every sentient being has, even if it's very weak, a direct connection with existence itself.
Yes.
So, by simply creating a link between the other dimensions
Yes.
and existence,
Yeah.
even if it's one that can't be accessed directly, you are by proxy of being connected to existence able to link with every other dimension.
Yeah.
So he would get entropy, matter, and
Yeah.
energy to band together to form almost sort of pathways or whatever you would call them between
Yeah,
each
sure.
of the dimensions. I think that could be cool.
One thing I do like, I really want to highlight the stealing,
Yeah, it's not
because I want entropy to be Prometheus,
Oh, okay.
stealing the fire from the gods and giving it to man.
Wouldn't it more be time doing that? I meant time
Ti-
time
I
it
think it's
convincing him to
I
do
think
it?
it's a team effort, you know?
Team
Yeah,
effort.
time is convincing him to do it,
Because we have
but
established that
entropy has
entropy is
the
probably
fucking balls
yeah, entropy has the balls. All at the
and
same
the
time,
ability.
we have this established that much like void, entropy is probably quite passive.
Yeah,
So he probably
though we have also established he's like existence likes to fuck with shit
yeah.
sometimes.
So I think it's probably less that he's Prometheus, more like they're both
They are
Prometheus. They
Prometheus.
are Prometheus. He's the grab of the flame, while
Yeah.
the other one is the ambition of stealing.
Now,
Which
the
ambition is a
question
very
is,
fitting thing for time.
it is. And I think the question is then how the other primordials react to this.
Indeed. Now, naturally, since it's a thing made by an angel of existence, even the
Yeah.
primordials probably can't really break these pathways. So they would probably
Yeah,
get
no.
pretty fucking pissed.
Yeah, I imagine so, especially because that is like
That's rule number
they
one they've
are
established, that you can't interfere with each other.
you can interview with each other, and there was one way. Like these gods had insurances. They were certain that like anything that wanted their power had to go through them.
Yeah, but not
But now
anymore.
there's a third party fucking deal.
Now all they have to do is go through existence, which
Yeah,
suddenly a new race of beings essentially can do
yeah.
inherently.
So basically there's a link.
Indeed.
It's not as strong as literally sucking directly from the
Yeah.
dimension,
That does
but it's pretty damn good.
the idea that perhaps the sentience doesn't really know about the whole other version, the soul version, does lead to the idea of like some mad wizard in some offshoot book performing that version of the ritual after doing a bunch of ancient research.
Absolutely.
So I like the idea of
Now,
distinguishing them.
I also, in fact, have an idea for how we make these sentient beings able to, like, you know, knowledgeable about this whole thing.
Mm.
But that may come later,
Yeah.
when we actually have sentient
When we
beings.
actually have mortals.
Anyway, all that happens, I guess, around the interference. We have the vision.
Yeah. The Vision and the Great Heist.
Yeah, yeah, the Great Heist. Um, do we have that just be like a segment of the Age of Renewal,
I would
or like a point in time?
I would say a point in time. I'd say
Yeah,
the
okay.
amount of time it took is probably negligible.
Yeah, fair. So do we go like around?
It would also probably lead to a lot of the primordials having some level of a grudge against sentience. Just like
Yeah,
you fuckers don't deserve this.
yeah.
You're
Except
using
the
stolen goods.
except existence, who doesn't care?
Yeah. He's he's the god of the gods. He doesn't care.
Yeah, I'm thinking it could be like a thing that happens about 500,000 years
Yeah, I like
after
that.
the interference. What do we call it? The heist?
Um, I d-
That was a joke. We're
Yeah,
not
I
calling
know.
it a heist.
Payday 2.
No, Payday 1, dude.
Yeah, it's the first Payday.
Payday,
The first Payday.
Payday 6.5 million.
Jesus, they really ran out of ideas for new games, huh?
Yeah. Um,
I mean, it could be something like The Great Betrayal.
Great Betrayal. Yeah, I was thinking the Great something. So the Great Betrayal is
Great
very much
Betrayal, Great Crime, Great something like that.
other words for stealing. Synonym for stealing. The
Synonym for
Great,
stealing.
the Great Embezzle.
Great embezzlement. I'm not gonna deny that that sounds cool, but probably not exactly what we're looking for.
The Great Go Walkies.
Fucking what?
Go Walkies is apparently a synonym of to steal.
I see. That's gotta be like British slang.
Yeah.
Go walkies.
The Great Theft.
I feel like Great Betrayal, Great Theft, Great something like that. One of those is probably best.
The
Great
Great.
Crime, Great Betrayal, Great Theft, Great. Any of
The Great
those.
Offense.
I kind of like that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Great Defense.
it's like a point in time that will be referenced often.
Yeah. Just like whenever existence tries to speak up, it's just like you dare speak up.
After the
You
Great
who
Offense.
after the great offense of the year 6,000,500. It's like
The Great Offense.
you could just say the great offense. You don't need to add the timeline. But yeah,
Silence Witch.
silence. You dare speak up after the great offense of year 6,000,000.
The Great
Yeah, great
Offense.
offense. I like that.
So yeah, time has vision. Gets married. Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah.
Fantastic. We've got ourselves Prometheus.
Indeed. In fact, kind of four of them.
4 Promethei.
So I guess he gets entropy. He convinces entropy to steal these like fonts of
Yeah,
power, and then gets matter and energy to bind them
to
to these
to existence.
to existence.
Because it is
Now,
sort of
what
just like
do
it is sort of paths to the other dimensions, the ability to actually
yeah?
access them.
Now, these paths, which form do they come in? Are we talking giant portals? Are we talking regions? Are we talking objects? Like,
Hmm.
because there's absolutely the possibility of there just being 5 different portals in the world.
True. Although considering sentience will probably be a thing more planets than one. Maybe not.
That's true. That's true.
The way I see every single time I say it is like strings. They
Strings.
were woven into
Yeah.
existence.
Ley lines.
I never really liked the idea of ley lines. It's just like,
I
oh,
fucking hate it.
I'm stronger because I'm here.
But yeah, strings. Strings woven into reality.
Yeah. And then
Cool. Awesome.
naturally you can have objects directly tied to them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's just called artifacts.
Yeah. I mean, you have a string, you need a threading needle.
Oh yeah.
Uh, oh yeah.
That goddamn okay. Out here with the
Yeah,
poetry.
I'm spitting fire.
That-
All right.
We've got
Um
ourselves
I am allowed to make 6 more events.
Right, that's true. Um, well, we
I'm
don't.
allowed to add 7 medias, so if I want to add a YouTube video,
We add we add our podcast.
yeah, nice.
Well,
Uh,
I suppose we'll have to figure some out for next episode in terms of adding additional ones.
yeah, I mean, one possibility is that because I can make another timeline on this account.
Oh yeah, and then have
I
that be past
Yeah,
the ancient scale.
yeah, exactly.
Now, okay, this leads to the question of, since at this point we might as well see if we just get past all the ancient stuff today.
Yeah,
Where is it we're looking to end off this stuff, like year 0?
year 0. Um,
It's
I
a
think,
world plagued by war.
yeah,
For what
I think
reason? Why would this,
it's
like, what has happened between the emergence of sentience and year 0 to lead to hostility in the world?
well, the question is, you're saying year 0, do you mean, like, is that you're thinking the time we start the timeline?
Yeah,
The proper
yeah, the proper point.
detailed one? Um, the thing is, I'm thinking with that can, like, we can either make it a point in, like, existing time, or we can go, okay, now sentience exists. Let's go.
True, we could do that, although perhaps it's more convenient to have a baseline for, like, sort of the general level of advancement sentience has made, at least for most of what we're gonna do.
Well, yeah. Um, but it's also a question, like, as we go on, it will become more advanced. So we we can start from scratch. We can also start from, say, tribal culture. We can start from early Middle Age. It depends on how, well, honestly, how much content we want.
Yeah, which, considering the promise of this podcast, is going to be a
Yeah.
lot. I am now
I
realizing
think,
that the way we've done it is that all of a sudden, modern, like, sentience is gonna have a lot more years to evolve than it does in real life,
oh yes,
which does lead to the question of, why are they not at our level in technology?
uh, because
Focus on war.
stupid. Yeah, and also gods.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Um,
They like, it's still, they're still in the Middle Ages, but they have magic.
yeah. Um, okay. So, like, I think if the earlier we start, the more chance for, like, thinking about details about how these creatures, like, evolved and shit, and and got to where they are, we have.
True. Do we want to make a point for where, since I'm guessing for Ascension,
Yeah.
we're gonna want kind of a middle age feel? Is
Yeah.
that,
Yeah. That's
do we
that's that's my thought too.
do we want to set a time for when that takes place?
Sure.
How many years does it take for them to get to Middle Ages?
If we say that they have sentience now, I think it's going quicker than in the real world. Like,
It's
probably,
going quicker in the real world, but then suddenly comes to a complete halt.
yeah,
Which,
pretty
and
much.
also on the question of, yeah, we can start earlier, but I do kind of feel like there's a good reason to have a, why is it this is considered the look back point? Why is it this is the moment where we
Fair.
look back? Oh, that was 10 million years ago today.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Is
fair.
Since we chose that it was 10 million, we could
But
literally
it's
just
also
go, oh, it's the cool number.
I mean, yeah, why is it today? I mean, that's assuming that we start like that year zero is also year zero from like a lore perspective,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have to be.
The other option is change it to that being 1 million years ago and turn all of the other things into all the other millions into hundred thousands.
That's true.
That would explain why things are stagnating so much.
Yeah.
They haven't. There just hasn't been that much time.
Yeah.
Although the idea of an eternally stagnant technology because of war and the things taking a few million years does appeal to me.
I mean, I think kind of the only thing that really needs to happen for all of that, because sentience didn't happen until the interference.
Yeah.
So honestly, really, all we need to change is how long the age of renewal takes.
Yeah.
Because currently it's 1,000,000 years.
So increase that to how much?
Well, see, that's a good question.
3? Then we have
Well,
1
okay.
million years left, right?
Yeah. Well, what do you mean 1,000,000 years? Oh, yeah, until 10
Yeah.
or what? Yes,
And in that case,
indeed.
that also it's kind of a nice rule of thumb, like almost a rule of thumb. It took 3 years for chaos, 3 years as to battle, and 3
Yeah,
years to fix.
yeah, yeah. I like that.
3 years to fuck it up, 3 years to fight over it, 3 years to fix it.
Yeah.
A million, that is, of course.
So, yeah, we have 333, and
Excellent.
3 is also, the fantasy numbers.
Is it?
There's the
Nah, I just
like
fucking lied.
yeah, nah. In like classical like fairy tales, 3 is the number.
Why is number 3 so powerful? It symbolizes completeness or unity.
Oh,
How nice we're we're fitting in Christianity here, I guess.
yeah,
The
nice.
Holy Trinity.
So, I mean, it could be after the 3x3 period. we have our timeline.
In that case, so it's 9 million years ago instead?
Yeah,
I don't mind doing that.
I don't either. We have a 3x3.
Does that then mean the end?
The world is called 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So minus 9 million
Yeah.
years creation of the world and universe.
Yeah. Right, I haven't actually been looking at the notes.
I haven't written too much.
Yeah.
I'm still needing to write down all of the Age of Chaos stuff.
That's very valid.
It's difficult
all
to,
right.
as you have proven many times, it is occasionally a bit difficult to write down without wanting to say what you're
Yeah.
writing, which it doesn't make for good podcast content.
Yeah, that's very true. Okay.
So we got the Age of Chaos that then turns into the Battle for Chaos and Order, and then the Age of Renewal after the interference.
Yes.
And then do we say towards the end of the Age of Renewal they start advancing, or do they advance their warfare throughout that? Or does year 0 in this, as like at the end of the Age of Renewal, does that start at tribal humanry?
I think tribal.
Tribal, okay. So essentially the entirety of the Age of Renewal is just
think
order
it's
and life, ordering the sentient life around still, not really having
well,
them.
yeah, they're ordering them around. Meanwhile, with this new tool of senti, I think the angels of nature
Mm.
got an idea, and they're working on some pretty perfect species.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, they are the ones that have the guy called the Apex.
Yeah.
Okay, in
So
that
they,
case, my
yeah,
question then comes to more of a potential what if question. Well, not a what if question. A potential where is he now? After sentience comes about,
yes,
what is Chaos doing with that? He loses the war because of sentience, but what is he
yes.
doing with it?
What is Chaos doing with sentience? Well,
Because sentience is absolutely
I think at
possible to
first,
still be chaotic.
yeah, absolutely. At first, they are kind of a problem, but eventually, it turns out free will is pretty funny.
Is that why he
Because
backs down? He's like, this is gonna this. It's he backs down for the same reason as King George.
yes.
They will
Uh,
tear each other into
I think
pieces.
I think he is slightly rejuvenated by this for the same reason as King George. But he also kind of loses for the same reason as King George because
What, lunacy?
it's 5 against 1.
Oh, that too. I was just gonna say lunacy.
Yeah, that too. But like Britain and France, like it's now I'm fighting with France and with Spain.
Now
It's
I'm
literally
fighting
that.
with order and life.
Yeah, it's life, it's order, and it's all of nature coming in, being like, bro.
To be fair, that does point chaos in a badass light.
Yeah,
It
it's
took
like,
it
all
took
right,
order. It took life, and they couldn't beat it. It took
yeah,
nature coming back. That still wasn't enough. It took all that plus the original spark of sentience to finally
yeah,
have him go, fine, I am not winning.
yeah,
Which really just shows if you give Chaos something he finds fun, you need a battle of pure heaven and earth to get that fucker away from it.
I think chaos is very much, ironically, a bit of a schemer
Oh yeah, absolutely.
because I think chaos doesn't matter when it's a little, but chaos matters exponentially more the more chaos there is.
Yeah,
So
chaos is the weakest angel when there's a little like if there's an equal amount of
yeah,
him and all the others. However, the second there's more of him
as soon as he makes that ripple, as soon
then
as it starts to tear, he
then
gets
all of a
more and more
sudden
powerful.
all his brothers left behind.
Yeah, I think that's the cool part with the Age of Chaos, and that makes it make sense. He started out in those first few years just going, okay, a little mutation here,
A little
a little
mutation there.
mutation there.
And then by the
Those go
end
on.
he's fighting with the entirety of
Yeah,
nature, fighting with his enemy, like his brothers from the opposing
the
existence type.
the little mutations breed. The little mutations
Multiply.
multiply. There's more and more and more and more, and suddenly it is cancer.
And suddenly
The
it's a
world is
tumor.
cancer. Yeah. Um, and
He is a
suddenly
tumor.
that sparks a war. Like I think in that age of chaos,
Yeah.
perhaps with the exception of Void, chaos is like one of, if not the most, like,
Yeah.
buffed up because he has had, let's see, 3 million years to to slowly gain power.
I very much do like the idea of chaos being one of the most powerful, because I've always
Yeah,
considered chaos to just being objectively stronger than the order counterpart, because order can be easily broken. Chaos cannot be easily managed.
I'm personally, most of the time, I prefer order being stronger. But I like the idea that, chaos can get out of hand.
But it seems we're gonna have some conflict.
Indeed.
To be fair, I'm always the guy who roots for the bad guys.
Yeah, you
Also,
are.
I just realized, chaos is quite literally a tumor.
Indeed.
He's handled automatically in small amounts, but the second there's a lot of them, there's no way to stop it
Exactly.
anymore.
And I think that's kind of a decent compromise between us. Like
Yeah,
Order has a very, very stagnant power level.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how
It's
much there
pretty
is.
good.
It's
Like,
but it doesn't get stronger,
yeah,
like exponentially. It's
yeah,
linear.
yeah. Meanwhile, chaos,
Starts weaker.
when there's not a lot, order can probably like bam.
Snuff it
But
out.
yeah, but it's the difference between like if there's a candle, you can
You can blow it out,
lick your
but if there's
fingers and go. Tss.
but
But
if
if your
there's
fucking
if that's a
house
house
is
fire, it's gonna take a big leaf blower.
yeah, you're gonna need to call the fire department, which is what happened here.
And if there's a forest fire, you're gonna need the ocean.
Yeah. So yeah, so he gets the ocean, and that's first of all daddy existence.
Daddy
And
existence
then
and the entirety of the force of nature.
yeah, coming in to go, dude, fuck off.
You've done enough.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that works well.
And then he's almost certainly done a lot of he's gonna be doing a lot of background scheming to make sure everything's gonna fuck up with
Yeah,
sentience.
it's the like a little while after after the interference, I think he's going like, huh.
You know what? This is gonna be fun.
It's that feeling where like you've had a conversation and you left unsatisfied, not knowing what to say, and then later you think, shit, I should have said that.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like, fuck, man, I could have used that. Anyway,
I'm gonna do that now, but
yeah,
I could have probably won.
write that down, write that down.
I could have won. Fuck. But I can do it now.
Yeah, let's start. All right, I think that leaves a pretty good base for the next one.
Indeed, we do want to write in the notes. We want to write down the actual stuff, but that can come
Yes.
after.
And I'm thinking next time.
Yes, we're on to the next time on Raz and Down.
Yeah. I mean, we can go straight to making the timeline.
I mean, that's
Another
sort of what
possibility.
we've done today.
Well, yeah. A possibility is we go through like what species first have emerged from the Age of Renewal.
Hmm.
Like we have the tribal stuff, who and why and how, what.
Indeed, we figure out like what's prominent after the fighting ends.
Yeah. It's the Worldbuilding podcast, the Species episode.
Ooh, yeah, I like it.
Um.
So we are officially entering into the probably going to be the longest subsection of the Worldbuilding podcast, the world.
Yes. Yes, because there's that, and then there's also, the world.
Yeah.
And what is in the world? The resources. Who's where?
The civilizations, the fucking cultures.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
All right.
In that
All right,
case,
all right.
do you want to do the honors of a quick recap?
Sure. We have determined, first and foremost, the creation of the universe to be 10 million
9
years
million.
before the creation of the world.
We changed it to
What?
9.
Wait, what?
We changed it to 9, right?
Oh, we changed that one to 9 too?
But I thought we were in agreement that the world and the universe was at the same time.
Oh. Okay.
That all
There,
that happened. That all that still happened in the span of a few seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna move the creation of the universe to year 0. Or everything back, but that takes a while. Nah, I'm gonna make a new timeline for the other thing anyway.
Yeah.
Year 0, creation of the universe. No, let me edit.
Yeah, we wanted to
God.
change it so that the age of renewal was ended at year 0.
Alright, but yeah, but in this particular timeline, that doesn't matter because I'm making a new one for the year 0, like the
Yeah,
end of the age of renewal.
that's true.
So it is right now the creation of the universe is at 0 BC.
Yeah.
Let me do this, please. There, creation of the universe. Yeah, cool. Okay, we've determined that the creation of the universe and the creation of the world happened, and the angels almost immediately start fucking with life and shit.
Indeed.
Sparking the explosion of life, which
Still have
we
called the
need to
Cambrian explosion.
the Cambrian explosion. We have determined that a feud between the celestial angels left the universe much bigger than expected.
Much bigger, much colder.
Much bigger, much colder. A lot of empty space. So that was the Celestial War, which was what was that? 3 million years? No. Wait, what did I do? What have I done? I placed the fucking what? Oh yeah, it's 10,000. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
10,000.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Why can I not manage this fucking timeline? Okay, no, I don't want to download it. I want to fucking edit it, bro.
Although when we agreed you're done,
Yeah.
do edit,
Right.
do
Okay, I just
download
need
it
to
and put
zoom
it in
in. There
there.
we go. Celestial War from it's a 9,000
Yeah.
because it's from the year 1000 to 10,000. Yeah, that's the Celestial War. Then after that, the age of fuckery, the age of chaos happens because the angel of chaos decides after the Celestial War, after the nature angels decided to fuck off. The angel of chaos just went, haha, I'm gonna fuck with the angel of life. Hee haha.
Teehee.
And after about 3 million years of thinking they're just incompetent, the angel of life notices, oh hey, he's been fucking with shit. And calls in the angel of order. They battle. They proxy battle specifically. Trying
Wait,
to the order trying to bring back order, cut off the chaos in all these life forms that have been mucking about.
essentially playing a war game, getting the
Yeah,
life to do the work.
it also takes about the same time as we do usually. It took about 3 million years.
Yeah, that's not enough time for 2 of your turns.
At which point the interference happened, and that is when uh, the mind, the primordial of existence,
Big god of gods guy.
big god of God, um, he decides to fuck with shit. He makes sentience, and that's a bad idea, but he did it anyway. And then the first of all, that made these creations of life and order start to be a little more tactical and a little stronger. And so they started pushing back a bit more, even though chaos was winning before. Now order is making some progress. Then the nature angels decide to come back, and chaos is like, man, fuck this. And so he ups and like goes home. It's like, screw you guys, I'm going home. He went home, and then he realized, oh fuck, I could have said this. I could have used that sentience thing because they do weird shit.
Yeah.
Um, after this point, immediately after this point, the Angel of Time has a vision, and he sees or she or they or
It.
the Angel of Time sees a future of mortals, sentient beings, battling and striving for the power of gods and favor of angels and gods and all sorts of shit going down, and decides, oh, they need a way to do magic that doesn't tie their soul or their body to another dimension. And so decides, hey, entropy, you should totally do this super funny thing.
Of committing theft.
And so Entropy does this super funny thing where he breaks into everyone's house
And steals
and steals their precious power ring. Uh, he goes into each of these dimensions and basically grabs like a fucking just a handful of thread and pulls it through to the universe and gets matter and energy to weave the power of the other dimensions into the fabric of the universe. So now the sentient mind can access these dimensions without tying their soul to them.
Indeed, because by them having been created by the mind, they have a link to the universe, to existence. And
Yeah.
since existence now has a link to the other places, by proxy, ba-bam.
Ba-bam. This event is known as the Great Offense, and believe it or not, is not looked at in a positive light by the other gods. um,
They did not like it.
Meanwhile, in the world, there's an age of renewal where chaos isn't breaking everything. It's a 3 million year period where basically sentience is allowed to evolve and thrive. It's able to, you know, start mucking about. They're allowed to live their lives, discover shit. And so sometime during that time, they're going to turn into tribes, into groups of people, and that's where we are now.
Year zero.
Um, yeah, yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
And with that, that also makes this longest episode of this podcast by quite a fair bit.
How long?
Currently, we're up at 2 hours and 10 minutes.
All right, that is long.
And so, we will probably say that the rest will be done. Not the rest. We will be continuing the discussion
Yes.
of the world itself, which we still need a name for.
Yeah. That's look. The mortals are gonna find a name
Yeah, the mortals
by
will find a name.
themselves. We're not gonna help them.
Yeah, no, we create generative AI that has to live through several million years of tribal evolution
and figure out a world name.
They come up with Earth again.
Dude, we could just play Spore.
Yeah, but then no, that we still have to make a name for it on that one.
Oh,
you still have to write the planet
that's true.
name.
Can we just do the random name generator?
I Gluglooblis, I don't.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's next time, I guess. Okay, so the question is
Oh, here, all right.
Are we making species next time, or are we making the world?
Let us decide right now that next time is focus on the world.
Yeah, because we kind of need that for the species.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so next time we build a world.
No. Wasn't it the species? Or am I?
You just said we decide next time we do the world.
I'm having a goddamn mental break. Hold on.
What?
In my mind, I genuinely said the species, but no, you are right. A world first.
I think world first makes most sense.
Hold on, just
world.
There you go. Now this
W.
I need a pause where I can resume from, because I'm just gonna cut off my brief fucking mental break.
Why? It's funny.
Fine, all right, I'll keep it in. So anyway, right, yes, world next time. Despite my brain's fucking
your brain rot setting in.
my brain comprehension failing me briefly.
Yeah. Okay,
actually,
so world.
Brain comprehension implies my comprehension of my own mind.
I mean, that seemed to lapse as well.
Yeah, that wasn't any better. Right, so world next time, and then that might take more than one episode as well.
Yeah, oh, probably.
And
I mean, first we're gonna have to make an actual like.
We're probably gonna get started on the map next time too.
Yeah, and then resource allocation is probably also gonna take a little while.
Yeah, and then when we're done with all that, we might need to like intersperse it with an episode of species just to understand what the fuck we're doing. But world next time, setting the groundwork.
Indeed, and then we can enter the character create.
Oh baby, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening, I guess.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Bye.
Bye.